When it comes to the physical development in late adulthood, biological aging is the gradual deterioration of functional characteristics. In these three phases broadly, the young old, which is from 65 to 74, which have good health or excellent health, is reported by 41% of this age group. They're less likely to require long term care, to be dependent or poor, and are more likely to be married, work for pleasure, and live independently. Now, physical activity tends to decrease with age through this age group, though this age group is less likely to experience heart disease, cancer, or stroke than the old. Now, the old, which is from 75 to 84, this age group is more likely to experience limitations on physical activity due to chronic disease, more so specifically on hearing or visual impairments. And the oldest old is the age group of 85 plus. This group is more likely to require long term care and to be in nursing homes or living with relatives. Now, the centenarians are people aged 100 or older and are both rare and distinct from the rest of the older population. The number of this group is expected to increase to 601,000 by 2050. With the improvement of medicine, et cetera, we're able to live longer and have a higher number of centenarians. Most of these current individuals live in Japan. So they live in the eastern part of the world and have led varied lives and do not provide answers about living longer, though. I really would like to know that. The blue zone research are regions of the world where researchers claim that people live much longer than average. People living in blue zones share common characteristics. They have family, there's less smoking, semi vegetarianism, constant moderate physical activity, social engagement, things like that. Now, when it comes to hearing loss is experienced by 30% of people age 70 and older, with almost half of people over 85 having some hearing loss. Now, when it comes to conductive hearing loss, this may occur because of age, genetic predisposition, or environment and involves structural damage to the ear. Now, sensory neural hearing loss is due to a failure to transmit neural signals from the cochlea to the brain and can be caused by prolonged exposure to loud noises, either due to work or otherwise. And I hate it because that information gets right to the cochlea, which is the process right before sending that information to the brain. Now, temporal theory of pitch perception is the sound's frequency coded by the activity level of a sensory neuron. Okay. And the presbycusis is, I probably said that wrong. Presbycusis, if you will, is age related sensory neural hearing loss resulting from degeneration of the cochlea or associated structures of the inner ear or auditory nerves. Now let's move to the cognitive development and memory in late adulthood. So, how does aging affect my memory? Aging may create small decrements in the sensitivity of the senses, resulting in difficulty hearing and seeing and not storing that information in memory. Working memory is a cognitive system. It's your short term memory with a limited capacity that holds information for processing temporarily. As we age, our short term memory loses some capacity, making it difficult to concentrate on more than one thing at a time or remembering the details. Working memory or short term memory is among the cognitive function most sensitive to decline in old age, thought to either be due to slowing or because of inhibition of irrelevant information, inhibition theory. With long term memory, which seemingly has a capacity, involves the storage of information for long periods of time. And it can be strengthened by a number of ways through classically conditioned associations, acronyms, or quite simply repetition. The memory of adults of all ages seem to be similar, but older adults rely more on external and meaningful cues to recall information. So, in that process of memory and the retrieval stage, they're utilizing recognition rather than recall.